Morning. This is call number 2020-47523. In the interest of Justin Salinas, please all parties raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
I do.
Do we have somebody else, Ms. Turner?
Yes, Mr. Salinas is joined by phone, and Ms. Badu is a witness for the state.
Okay.
Who? A witness?
Hello. This is Judge Longoria. This is cause number 2020-47523 in the interest of Justin Julian Salinas. All parties in this case, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I got a
Mr.
question.
Salinas.
Are y'all?
Mr.
Yeah, I got a question.
Salinas. Mr.
Yes, sir.
Salinas,
I
I
got
am
a
swearing
question.
you in. I am swearing you in, sir. I want to
when you swear
hear
me
you
in,
say yes
when
or
you swear
no.
me in, then take my word. I swear. When I
Okay,
swear in, then take my
you
word.
do.
I don't want to hear no objections.
You do. Okay. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name. I am the mother of the child of Justin Julian Salinas.
All right. Sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Justin Salinas, and that's my son.
All right. And for the state?
Marcella Turner.
All right. And Mr. Dude, please state your name and your interest in this case.
You're muted.
My name is Natasha Bidu. I'm a child support officer and witness on.
All right, we have an original
Yeah,
petition and a
I got
suit
a
affecting
question.
parent-child relationship with an AOP. We're having a hearing. Is that correct, Ms. Turner?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right.
A witness or what?
Do we have any stipulations?
Your Honor, no, we do not. Unfortunately, I was unable to negotiate between the parties.
Okay. And
But hey, I got a question. Who's she a witness of? Like, what happened? What did she witness?
sir, you're to keep quiet until somebody asks you a question or until I ask you to say something. We're in a trial
Okay,
here.
I just want to know who's who and what she a witness of.
This is not Judge Judy. This is not some kind of TV.
I know it
We're
ain't
in a
Judge
serious
Judy,
trial.
and
All right
my
then.
son is
All
involved
right.
here, so I
All
need to
right.
know who's who.
All right, then shut up until I
Okay, well,
say that
tell
you
me
can
who
say
she is.
something.
Like, what is she a witness of?
Uh, all right, proceed, Ms. Turner.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, the state calls Miss Lyra. Miss Lyra, what is the name of the child before the court today, and how old is that child?
His name is Justin Salinas.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Justin Julian Salinas, and he is 5 years old.
And who does he currently reside with?
He got taken away from his home at 1 month before his second
Sir,
birthday.
nobody's asking you
Yeah.
a question.
This is
Did
where
you
this is home.
listen to me, sir? Did you
This
hear
is
what I
his home,
said?
though.
Did you
This
hear
is
what?
his home.
Are you ready to go to jail? Are you ready to go to jail, sir? You're interfering with the judicial process here, and I will send someone to pick you up to go to jail. Now, if you can't behave, then get off the line. Because if you continue to interrupt, I'm going to find you in contempt of court. Go ahead, Miss Turner.
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Lyra, who does the child currently reside with?
My husband and I.
And how long has your child resided with you and your husband? Or you, should I say?
Well, he's been with me the whole 5 years.
That objection, that's a lie.
Sir,
She's lying.
nobody's talking to you right now. Nobody.
That's
I'm going to give you an opportunity to say something,
I
sir.
hope so. I hope
When it's your turn, then you can say what you need to say.
Okay. I can
You
say
understand?
objection, though.
Do you understand that, sir? Do you understand what I'm telling you? When it's your turn, then you can say what you want to say. Right now, it's not your turn. So
Never
keep
been my
quiet.
turn.
Go ahead.
Ms. Lyra, is the child currently enrolled in any sort of school, public schooling or pre-K program?
Yes, ma'am. He's in pre-K.
And is the pre-K program, is it at a public school or is it at a private school?
Public school.
Okay, and is that public school that the pre-K program is at, is it zoned to your address? You got to answer.
That address, it's my mother's address.
Okay,
I just
it's zoned to your mother's address? Okay,
wait for Justin to know any of that.
Huh?
okay.
Yeah,
And
I'm just trying to know where my son goes to school.
hold the child in the pre-K program?
Yes, he's in pre-K.
No, who enrolled the child in the
I
pre-K program? And is your information listed on all of the pre-K school documents?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're
Hold on
listed
a
as
minute.
the, okay.
He's muted. All right, Mr. Salinas, you are muted until it's your turn. So you can yell all you want, but we won't be able to hear you. Go ahead, Ms. Turner.
Thank you, Your Honor. And is your information listed on all of the contact documents for that pre-K program?
Yes, ma'am.
And who typically takes the child to doctors and dental appointment visits?
I do.
And have you always done that?
Yes, ma'am.
And has Mr. Salinas ever stepped up to assist in taking care of those responsibilities as it relates to the child?
No, ma'am.
And who takes care of the day-to-day needs for the child?
I do.
And who provides and makes the day-to-day decisions regarding the child?
I do.
And has Mr. Salinas ever contacted you stating a desire to be involved in the child's life as far as making decisions?
No.
And does Mr. Salinas on a regular basis contact you to simply inquire about the child's general welfare? And how often has Mr. Salinas seen the child? Or how often does he see the child?
He doesn't see the child. It's been like 2 years. He hasn't seen the child.
And how often does he call to speak with the child?
Probably like once a month.
Now, based off of your knowledge of the prior interaction you've had with Mr. Salinas, is there any thought in your mind that you would ever be able to come together as parents and make decisions regarding this child jointly? Do you believe that that's something that is able to be done based off of your prior history with Mr. Salinas?
No. You can't even talk to him. No.
And has Mr. Salinas ever threatened you or threatened to do harm to you, whether it be verbally or physically?
Yes. He says if I don't let him see the child, he's gonna come and kill me, my husband. He always says he's gonna beat him up whenever he finds us.
Okay, and so right now, does Mr. Salinas know where you live?
No.
And if Mr. Salinas were to obtain your address, would that cause you harm? Do you believe that might cause you harm?
Yes.
In fear of your safety if he had your address, access to your address?
Yes.
Has Mr. Salinas ever stalked you?
Before, whenever we first separated.
Okay, and when was that?
2017, 2018.
Okay, and so could you just briefly elaborate on one or two occasions what took place?
Yes, and actually, I think if you were to look him up, you could probably find it. For example, one time I was at work. The child was at my mother's house. My mother had left to the store. My brothers were taking care of my son, and he got there and he ran inside the home and took the baby. So then the SWAT team, the HPD, Pasadena, everybody went to his house to take the baby back because he just ran inside my mom's house and took the baby.
It-
It's been several occasions.
And has he ever shown up to your home unannounced?
Before, when I used to live with my mother.
Okay. And have you called the police on those
Yes.
occasions where he's shown up? And was he arrested?
Yes, a few times.
And what happened as a result of those arrests? Was he later, was he charged with any
He-
sort of,
He had gotten a restraining order against
okay.
him.
And is that restraining order still in place today, or are you just not sure?
I believe not.
Okay. All right. And so are you asking this court to appoint you as the managing conservator and Mr. Salinas as the possessory conservator? And as the managing conservator, you would maintain most of those decision-making rights. Is that what you're asking this court to do?
Yes, please.
And you're asking this court to also order that your address not be disclosed? Is that true as well?
Yes.
Okay. To your knowledge, is Mr. Salinas currently employed?
I don't think so.
To your knowledge, does Mr. Salinas have any other children other than your son?
No.
And do you have access to private medical or dental insurance through your employer?
No.
And within the last 4 years, have you and Mr. Salinas ever lived together?
No. Just
And
the baby was born.
just the first year? So 2017? Was that 2017 or 2016? Sorry.
JJ was born 2015. So
Okay,
2015.
2015. That's right, he's 5. Okay. And so have you ever requested financial assistance from Mr. Salinas? And what was his response?
I don't have to give you any money to see my son, or I don't have to give you any money. He just tells me, let me see my son. And I'm like, well, even if you were to see your son, you still have to give me money. I have your son all the time. He just says no.
Okay. And are you requesting back child support for the last 4 years from today's date?
Yes.
And do you have any concerns with your son having overnight visitation with Mr. Salinas?
Yes.
And why is that?
Because of all the threatening he's done to me and my husband, he would just call and just like he does now, just screaming and screaming, can't even talk to him.
Okay.
All the threatening and stuff.
Does your child know his father?
Yes.
And do you
Also,
believe?
I'm sorry. Also,
Go
if
ahead.
he that I know if he doesn't work. So if he were to keep my child, how is he going to support my child whenever he does go over?
And so let me ask you this. I know you stated that you did have some concerns with the child having visitation with him. Is it more so of an issue with making sure that he returns the child, or is it just you feel that there might just be some harm done to the child in his care?
Him returning the child.
So if this court were to order visitation, and if this court were to decide that visitation would be overnight visitation, would you have any safety concerns with the child being overnight with Mr. Salinas?
No, I just want to make sure that he is going to return the child.
Okay. And has that been a problem before, him returning the child?
Every time. He would always tell me that I had to pay him to get my child back. A few times I literally paid him to get my child back.
Okay. And at that point, then he returned the child?
Yes.
I think this is a case for DRO visitation program.
Okay. All righty. No further questions for this witness. I will pass the witness.
Okay, Maria, can you unmute him? Mr. Salinas, can you unmute yourself? Is he logged in? Do you have any questions, Mr. Salinas? I don't hear anything. Is he still muted?
He's still muted.
He's still muted, says Turner.
*6. Press *6, Mr. Salinas.
I'm sorry, press what?
I think it's *6. Well, he has to press it, Your Honor. He has to press it on his end.
All right, Mr. Salinas, press *6 on your phone so we can hear you. Is he still logged in? I guess he doesn't have any questions. He doesn't want to come forward. So, you have any further witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to call Ms. Badu.
All right.
The state calls Ms. Badu. Could you unmute yourself, Ms. Badu? Unmute yourself. Okay, there we go.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
Mr. Okay, here we are.
God, these I've been crying so hard, man.
Mr. Salinas,
And I'm gonna be
Mr. Salinas, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute you again if you don't behave.
No. Don't mute me. You said it's my turn. Don't go back on your
All
words.
right. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
No.
Listen,
Don't be like Denise now.
listen,
Don't be like Denise, please.
listen
Please,
to my instructions.
But
Listen to my.
I know. I hear all the
listen-
instructions, everything, man. But y'all gotta listen to me
No.
too, man.
I haven't given you the instructions yet. So I'm about to
I
give
know
you
the
the instructions.
man.
No, you don't know the instructions. I'm going to give this instruction to you. Miss Lita is on the witness stand. You are representing yourself. You have an opportunity to ask her a question now. Would you have any questions for Miss Lita?
Yeah, Denise, you ready? Denise.
Go ahead with the question.
Is she there?
Yes. What is the question?
What happened? 2019, October 31st, when I went trick or treating with my son and my ex-girlfriend. We had a beautiful time. What happened?
Objection, relevance.
What do you mean
Hold
objection?
on.
What you mean, man?
Hold on. What are you talking about, sir?
I always gave her back my child. Okay? My child,
Okay.
look, I'm just gonna tell y'all everything. I don't need to ask her nothing.
No, not yet. I'm going to give you an opportunity
Okay, all right.
to tell me
All right.
your whole story. I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell me that. But right now, Miss Lita is on the witness stand, and you have an opportunity to ask her a question if you want to. If you don't, and you want to wait,
I don't need no interruptions though. Let her answer like the other lady.
sir. The attorneys have a right to object to something. This is a legal
And
proceeding.
I did it too. And I did it too.
This is a legal proceeding, sir. If you have a legal objection, then you can give me a legal objection.
Y'all muted me.
Yes, of course. Do you understand why? Because you wouldn't shut up, and we were trying to have a hearing. So
I had an objection. Okay, look. Can
what
she
was
answer,
your
Denise?
objection?
Are you going to answer the question, Denise? What happened October 31st, the Halloween before last? The last day I had my son when you let me see him, and you stopped letting me see him out of nowhere because your boyfriend, because you threw a beer bottle
Objection,
in your
Your
boyfriend's
Honor. Is there a
daughter's face.
question?
All right, sir.
Yeah, there is a question. What happened the Halloween before last when I had my son on Halloween? What happened at the end of that day?
All right. Okay. So there's a question. What happened on October 31st, Miss Lita?
I know he had my son.
And what did you do? And how did you get your son?
Objection, Your Honor. This is outside of the scope.
Nah. This ain't no outside the scope. They need to know what happened. She came to the house all drunk, dropping cocaine bags all over the floor.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to mute you again. You obviously are not going to follow the rules. So I'm going to.
Okay, well, how do we do this?
I told you how we do it. What are you dumb? Sometime I mean, you don't understand what I'm telling you?
Because it's not working.
You don't understand what I'm telling you?
Can I just tell you everything, Judge? Can I just tell you everything, man?
No, not yet.
Okay,
I told you
I told you
that I will give you the time to do it. I told you that I will give you a time when you can say whatever it is that you want to say. All right, as long as it pertains to this suit, okay, to this petition. So if you want to wait and then say whatever you want to about this case.
Nah, she ain't answered the question.
She said the child was with you.
Okay, how did she get the child? That pertains to what she said.
All right. When I start talking, you shut up. All right. So how did you get
Okay.
the child, Miss Lita? How did you get the child, Miss Lita, that
Paid
day?
him.
I'm
Huh?
sorry, I can't hear you.
Can you hear
I
me?
can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes. Now, how did you get the child that day?
I paid back to get my child. I mean, it's been so long. I don't even. It was Halloween. He had my child to get the child back.
Uh, I'm sorry, I can't. I
What?
couldn't hear your answer. You're breaking up, Mr. Salinas. Do not interrupt when she's answering. She will not interrupt when you're asking a question. So do
Nah,
not
I felt the
interrupt
same
when
way
she's
you
asking.
did. I was listening to her stutter. She's stuck now.
I
She's
couldn't
gonna eat
hear
her
it.
own
No,
words.
I couldn't hear. I could not hear the answer. And if you'll be quiet again, how many times am I going to ask you to be quiet until I will tell you when it's your turn to talk or to ask a question. All right. You do not talk
Mhm.
or ask a question until I say it's your turn, Mr. Salinas. Do you
Mhm.
understand that instruction?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
Please.
Miss Lira, how did you what what happened that day?
Can
How
you
did
hear
you
me?
The question is, how did you get the child back?
I paid him to get my child back that day.
Okay. Another
Can you
question,
hear
Mr.
me?
Salinas?
Uh, how do I object that? Because that's not what happened. She came to the house
No,
drunk.
no, 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 no.
She didn't pay me.
No, 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 no. You are asking questions. That's all right now. I'm going to
Okay,
let
well,
you say
she's
whatever you
lying.
want. What is the
Okay,
question?
well, all right. How do we solve the lies here? Cause it's driving me nuts, dude. She's lying to y'all.
Is that a
She
question,
came to the
sir?
house.
Is that a question, sir? Is
Okay,
that
the
a
next
question?
question. The next
All right.
question.
All
Next
right.
question. All right. August 2017. What happened? Why did I go? Why did I go and pick up my son? And was I not picking him up every single day? So what was
Okay,
different
okay.
about August 17th?
One question at a time. One question
All
at a
right.
time.
What was different about August 17th that me picking up my son and I was picking him up every single day
You're making a statement
before that
now.
day?
You're making a statement. What is the question?
What was the issue August 17th of me picking up my son?
All right. That's a question. What is the answer, Miss Lita?
This was 4 years. Remember,
Hmm?
August
Okay.
17th or 27th.
Yeah, 2017, August 17th. Yep.
Okay, sir. She doesn't remember. Okay. Go ahead.
I do.
I'm not asking you. You can say it when I give you the opportunity to. Right now, you just can only ask a question. You have another question.
Yeah. When did I ever keep JJ from you? When did I ever not call you to pick him up?
Okay, hold
When
on, hold on,
did
hold on, hold on. You have asked the question. You have asked the question. When did he keep JJ from you, Miss Lita?
You've never really had him. He never really had him
why?
because you would always threaten me and
No, no,
always
no, no,
want.
no,
No,
no, no, Miss Lita. No, you only can
that's
answer
a
the question.
statement.
You no, you yes, of course you can make the statement. That's the answer to the question, but you can't elaborate any more than what the
You just contradicted yourself, man. All right, okay, I'm listening. All right, my next question. Did
You're going
did
for
I
what?
not call you? Did I not call you day after day around the clock to see my son? And did I? Okay, answer that one first.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Up to this day, did I not call you like 2 days ago? Did I not text you and ask to see JJ? Did I not beg you? Did I not
Okay.
offer money every
All
day?
right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Miss Lita,
This is the first.
has he texted you? Has he called you? Has he offered you money? Yes or no?
He probably called once this month. That's it.
That's a yes or no.
No.
Fucking liar. Next question. Did my
Miss
son not
Turner,
have everything? Huh?
go ahead.
Did my son and you not have everything in this house I was building with my own hands? What was the reason? What was the reason?
Wait a minute, sir. You have to
Okay.
you have to say when. What day, when are you talking about? 10 years ago, 2 years ago?
No. My son was born
When your
September
son was born?
25th. September
Okay.
25th.
Yes, sir.
After that day forward, up to August 17th, 2017, was this house not furnished? Was my son not taken care of? Were you not driving a brand new off the lot vehicle?
Okay, so the question, there's probably three questions there, but okay, was your son taken care of up until that time, up until August of
She took him August
2017? Ms.
17th.
Lita, wait a minute. Was your son taken care of during that time?
By me.
Yes. Okay.
The-
Was he,
Wait, okay.
were you still living with him, Miss Lita? I'm going to try to clarify some of this.
Yes,
No,
sir.
No,
Yes,
when
sir. Thank you.
did you ever live together, Miss Lita?
Right after the baby was born,
And when did you separate?
2016.
When in 2016? What month?
16, I would say.
I'm sorry, you broke up. Say it
Summer
again. Say it
Summer.
again.
16, I would say.
The summer. Okay, June, July, August.
I would say
August of 2016 is when you separated.
yes.
Okay. All right. So if there's going to be retroactive child support, it's only going to be
What?
from August of
What? Hold on. What?
2016.
Hold on. What?
If there's
What?
anything.
Wait, hold
Sir,
on, man. My kids cut
you
off.
don't scream. No, you
Yeah.
don't scream.
Hold on.
You don't
Wait a
scream.
minute. Wait a minute. Hold on.
You
Hold on,
don't
man.
scream,
Hold
sir.
on. We need
You
to talk
don't
about a
scream.
whole
No,
lot
no.
of stuff before we start talking about child support.
I'm gonna go ahead. Mute him again, Maria. I'm gonna mute you, sir. I'm sorry.
Stop, man.
You're disrupting this hearing. All right. Ms. Turner, do you have another witness?
Yes, I would like to call Miss Badu.
All right. Go ahead. Where is she? Miss
Here,
Badu,
Judge.
she is. All right, go ahead.
Miss Badu, could you state your name for the record again in its entirety and state where you work?
My name is Natasha Bidu. I'm a child support officer with the Office of the Attorney General.
And how long have you been a child support officer at the Office of the Attorney General's office?
I have been a child support officer for 12 years.
And within your position, what are your duties? What do your duties entail?
One of my duties is to investigate and report wage information for respondents in child support cases.
And did you conduct an investigation in regards to Mr. Salinas's income, wage information? And for the for the year of 2017,
Hey, excuse me. I took care of my son. She stayed at home. I paid all the
Can you
bills, all
mute him?
everything, all the insurances, all the house note, all the income taxes, everything.
We're muting you again, sir. You can't behave, so that's the only thing, that's my only choice. Okay? It's your fault. All right, because you can't follow rules. Okay. Ask a question, Ms. Turner.
And for the year of 2017, what did you find Mr. Salinas's income to be?
There was no wage information, so it's a minimum wage presumption that's being used for the year 2017.
I'm sorry, repeat that last part for me. I didn't hear you.
I said no wage information was filed, so minimum wage presumption is being used with child support being calculated at $228 per month for 2017.
And in regards to the year of 2018, what did you find Mr. Salinas's gross income to be for the first 3 months or the first quarter of 2018?
That's also going to be a minimum wage presumption with child support at $228. So the first 3 months would be $384.
Yeah, they took my child.
I'm sorry, $684.
Can you mute him again? Any way to mute him?
Come on, man.
I'm sorry, $684. 3 months,
Oh.
$228, $684.
And for the last 9 months or the last 3 quarters of 2018, what did you find Mr. Salinas's gross monthly income to be?
For the last, the gross
Hey,
was
she's alienating the parent. That's against the law, man.
Go ahead.
The gross was $2,732.79. So child support would be
I'm going to give you the
68 per
signal
month
from
for the
you.
last 9 months of 2018.
Okay. And for the year of 2019, what did you find Mr. Salinas's gross income to be per month?
$3,872.84 per month with a calculation of child support of $651 per month.
And for the year of 2020, what did you find Mr. Salinas's income to be?
No wage information was found. Child support will be based on a minimum wage presumption of $228 per month.
And for the, as of now, as of today's day, and for the previous 2 months of 2021, what did you find his gross monthly income to be?
$3,124 for a child support calculation of $531.
And is that based off of actual income from an employer, or is it another benefit that rendered his gross monthly to be?
It's another benefit. He's unemployed at this time.
Okay. And so based off of that amount, what would the current child support be based off of that gross monthly income?
$531.
And were you able to calculate retroactive child support for the previous 48 months from today's date?
Yes.
And what did you find the total retro child support amount for 48 months from today's date to be?
$18,786.
Say that again. 18,786.
86.
Yeah, that's about how much I paid to put a.
Okay.
All right, no further questions for this witness. I'll pass the witness.
All right, Miss Lita, do you have any questions for this witness?
No.
Okay, Mr. Salinas, do you have any questions for this witness?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, do you have any questions for this witness?
Yeah. Did you not keep my son from me?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
You said
Miss
questions.
Badu, I said questions for this witness. Miss Badu was the witness that was testifying. You have any questions for Miss Badu?
What is man, I don't even know who she is. What is she? Does Denise Lira have any income?
No. That is not the issue here. The issue is what your income was. Do you have any questions for Miss Badu?
I was working good when I had my son. After they took my son, I damn near died.
Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions for Miss Badu?
I don't even know who she is or how she know all my information.
Okay, so you don't have any questions for her. All right, Miss Turner, can you call your next witness?
Like, what is she or what is she a witness of?
You're not listening. You're not listening. You're screaming the whole time. So if you didn't hear, then that's your fault. All right,
I heard she's throwing all my money out there.
Miss Turner,
Yes.
do you have any further witnesses?
Yes, the state would like to call Mr. Salinas.
All right.
Mr. Salinas, within the last 4 years, have you provided financial support for the benefit of your child to Ms. Lear?
Yes, 100%, wholeheartedly made full attempts. I have all the
Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute, sir. This is the same way when you were asking the question. You have to just answer the question, not just keep on going.
No, man, but
you said yes. You have.
Man, like
you said yes. You said yes. You have provided support, correct? In the last 48 months. Okay. Wait. No. Next question. I'm going to let you say something later, sir. Okay.
Yeah, man. Don't let them screw me over, man.
Ms. Turner, you have any further questions?
Yes, and how did you provide that financial support to Miss Lyra?
By buying school clothes, and she came and picked them up, and I bought more clothes. I had shoes here, brand new boxes of shoes. I took food to the apartment, and I got arrested for trespassing. And there was no violence, no none of that. She wouldn't let me. She would not give
Objection,
me an address.
non-responsive.
Wait a minute,
She would
sir.
not give me an address.
Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You just testified that you provided school clothes and shoes.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yes. And they
Turner.
all went to donation at the church several times because she didn't want to pick them up.
All right. You're not answering. You're going beyond the question, sir. You're not answering the question.
Right.
You just answered the question. Now you have another question, Ms. Turner. Perhaps
So,
what amount?
yes. Well, I want to backtrack really quick because Mr. Salinas just testified that because Ms. Lyra never picked it up, it went to donations. So my question is, Mr. Salinas, if you provided the support, how did it end up in the donation pile? If your testimony is that you actually gave that support to her, the clothing and whatnot.
Because she did not want to pick it up. My girlfriend, I told her, pick it up for my girlfriend, pick it up for my father. The person who she came and took the baby from. She did not want to have a boyfriend.
All right. You answered the question. You said because she would not pick it up. That's why she didn't get it. Is that correct? Mr.
Yeah,
No. That's why she didn't get it, because she didn't pick it up.
And I got proof, man.
Okay.
So did you ever provide?
No, Mr. Salinas. Mr. Salinas, you're messing up. You're messing up this entire. I'm going to mute you.
No, I'm sorry, man.
No input. You're going to have no input
Right.
on this case if you keep this up. Again, I'm going to mute you,
Right, I'm
and
sorry,
you're going to
man.
be out of it. If you want to participate, you have to follow the rules. And
I'll
I'm making the rules as easy as
110%
possible. As easy as possible for you. So she didn't get it because she didn't go pick up. She didn't go pick up. See, there you are. You're talking again. Did anybody say it's your turn? Did anybody say that?
Listen, no, I'm listening.
All right. Now,
That's my son, man.
okay, you didn't pick up. She didn't go pick up the clothes. So you tried to give her clothes and shoes, and she wouldn't go pick them up. Is that correct, Mr. Salinas?
Yes, sir. Till this day, till this present month.
Okay. Just yes, sir. That's it. Next question, Ms. Turner.
One last question for you, Mr. Salinas, regarding the support that you've attempted to provide. Did you ever give Miss Lyra money? And when I say give, I mean, did you ever actually physically transfer money from your hands to hers or through a bank account?
I'm glad you asked that question. I made her a debit card from my account with her name on it and told her spend as you need it because she wasn't working and I was working and building a house for her, brand new everything.
And
so yeah, she had, and then I was giving her $1,000 a month cash.
Okay, and so this debit card that you purchased, did she ever?
I didn't purchase it. It was from Chase Bank. It was I made a joint account for her.
Okay, and so did she have access to the debit card? Did you actually give her the debit card?
I gave her a debit card with her name on it. It was hers from my account.
And do your bank account statements show that she actually made withdrawals from the account, or?
Yes, it does. And yes, it does. I don't know about withdrawals, but I know that's how the baby had diapers and everything while I was at work. I mean, we had to go because she wouldn't get up and do it. She wouldn't even pick up a broom in 4 years.
So Mr. Salinas, just to be clear, are we talking about while you were living together or after you stopped living together?
Both.
So
that's why I made her move out, because she was lazy, worthless. I took care of my son. She wanted to get drunk.
Right.
She wanted to go and do coke, and I still take care of my son.
Objection, non-responsive. Mr. Salinas.
Well, that's the truth. Y'all asked for it, the whole truth, so help me God. There it is.
Sir.
Yeah. Man, God, man.
Any other
I'm-
questions, Ms. Turner?
Mr. Salinas, how often have you seen your child? The last time you saw your child, let me ask you that.
Wait. You have to have some parameters there, Miss Turner. Are you talking about since he was born or what?
I'm sorry, how often have you seen the child since you and Miss Lyra stopped living together?
She took him August 17th. I made her move out about 2
The
or 3
question,
weeks.
sustain, sir. You're not answering the question. How
Okay, all right.
often have you seen the child since you all were separated?
I can tell you this. I attempted every day,
How
day and
often
night.
have you seen the child since
The last time she
you
left, the
separated?
last time she let me see him
How
was October.
often? That's a number, sir. That's a number. How often have you seen the child since you separated? That's a number. It's not anything else except a number. I saw the child 10 times. I saw the child 3 times. I saw the child 200 times.
Less than 10 times, and it was on
Okay.
desperate measures where I literally just found
Okay.
and walked into the house and gave him a hug and
Okay,
toys and walked out.
okay. I think what you're
And then
saying
got
is
a
that
check pass
you
case.
tried to see the child many times, but she wouldn't let you, so you've seen the child
Yeah,
less
man,
than 10
I
times.
on my
Is
knees
that
with my hands
your
duct
answer?
taped.
Is that your answer, sir?
Yeah, man, she took my baby, man.
Yeah, man.
Miss
Go ahead.
She took him, man.
Mr.
Go
Mr.
ahead,
Salinas,
Ms. Turner.
Mr. Salinas, do you have access to private medical or dental insurance right now?
Yeah,
And who is that insurance through?
it's through the go kart.
Is your
And huh?
is your child on that insurance?
No, he's not, because she has him under something right now, and I had to look for his new doctor because they changed his doctor, so I had to look for it, get the
Objection,
insurance card.
unresponsive.
Yeah, well, I'm just telling you, like, I went through hell trying to get with my boy. You know what I'm saying? They held me.
Responsive.
They were alienating a parent. I did my homework. There was no reason for her to keep my child from me.
Okay, Mr.
She took him.
Salinas.
She held him.
No, sir,
Whenever
sir.
her
You're right now. There's a question-answer situation. Miss Turner will ask you the question,
Okay.
and you will then give the answer.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I got so much bothered up in me.
Okay, Mr. Salinas, do you have any other children other than this child?
No.
And are you currently employed?
No, ma'am. I lost my certificates that I had because they expired 2 months after my son was taken away, and I was not worried about it. But I just recently paid for my thousands of dollars to get my certifications back, to get back on my feet, because I could not work when they took my son. I never lost a job in my life until they took my son. I could not mentally
All right,
function.
objection, non-responsive.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
sustain.
I could not mentally function when they took my son.
All right, sir.
Mr. Salinas,
So
are
you couldn't work,
receiving?
right? Wait. So you couldn't work since they took your son. Is that right?
No, I was going crazy, dude.
Oh, okay.
Trying to see my son.
Okay. I'm
Like,
just yes.
oh,
Is the answer yes? You couldn't work since they took your son.
No, I couldn't do it. I was.
You haven't worked. You have not worked since they took your son.
No.
Okay.
No, I never lost a job before then.
All right. Okay. So okay. And insurance with Go Kart. Did you work for Go Kart or what?
No. I got go kart right now, but with my
Gold Card. I see.
Yeah,
I thought you said Go Kart. Gold Card.
Yeah, no, with the
All
company
right.
that I was with.
That's not a private insurance, sir. That's a
Oh
government
no, I don't know.
insurance.
But look, when we had JJ, she
No,
said that she was single or whatever.
No, sir.
Okay.
We're not dealing with when you all were together. We're dealing with only since you've been separated.
Mm.
All
Well,
right.
she's always had him on that Medicaid stuff.
Oh, yes, she does. Evidently, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean
that's good.
I don't know.
Mr. Salinas, are you receiving unemployment benefits right now or any sort of benefit?
Yes, ma'am. Unemployment.
And how long have you been receiving that? Have you been receiving it since the beginning of the year?
Yes, ma'am.
And how much do you receive each week? What was your last benefit amount?
It's $451 a week.
Your benefit amount is $451 a week.
Yeah, like 450. Yeah, that's the week. That's the weekly. They give it to you every 2 weeks, but that's the weekly.
So, Mr. Salinas, would you have any idea as to why the information I have states that your weekly benefit amount is $7?
Why? Because you
reconcile the difference.
Because I don't know the exact number. So if you got it, why are you asking me? I can tell you closely as I can, but
so you just made up a number.
Don't try to make me look stupid. You should have just asked me, hey, are you getting this much? And I would have told you, yeah.
So did you just
ask the
make
question.
that number up?
No, ask the question. Are you getting how much, Mr.
Are you receiving $781 a week in unemployment benefits?
$700 and something a week.
$780.
That might be because of the COVID they're adding it, but other than that, besides the COVID, no. That's not no.
Have you been receiving $781 since the beginning of this year? A week
of this year,
in unemployment benefits.
Since the beginning of this year, yeah, we're still in the beginning, yeah, but that's only because of the COVID. So, other than that, my regular unemployment is $1,000 every 2 weeks.
Your regular unemployment is $1,000 every 2 weeks. Outside of that, but you haven't received that lately, correct?
No.
And
I mean, I'm receiving unemployment, but
you are, and you have been receiving $781 each week. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever they're giving, whatever you got on your paper, that's what I'm getting.
Okay, thank you.
I ain't trying to lower it or higher it. Well, you got the exact papers. I got bills to pay. I got a house to build. Okay. My father just died. The one who used to feed Denise every single day.
All right, sir. It's not time yet. I'll give you the time to say what you want to say. Right now, you just answer the questions, please.
Just a few more questions for you, Mr. Salinas. Mr. Salinas, have you ever arrived at Miss Lyra's house?
Hell yeah, to see my son.
Wait a minute, sir. She hasn't finished the question.
So, Mr. Salinas, have you ever just showed up unannounced at Miss Lyra's house or her mother's house?
Yes, to see my son, yes. But whenever that day that she stated, I had permission. I have
proof. Already answered the question.
All right,
yeah,
all right,
I got
proof.
Sir,
there is another question.
But hold on.
Mr. Salinas, I'm going to mute you. Mr. Salinas, I'm going to mute you if you don't follow the rules.
Mr. Salinas, have you ever threatened Ms. Lyra?
No.
And have you ever been arrested for either trespassing or any other crime related to showing up to Ms. Lyra's home or taking the child? Have you ever been arrested as a result of that?
You have an answer, Mr. Salinas? Is he muted? No. No answer, I guess, Mr. Salinas. All right.
All right, Your Honor. No further questions for this witness. I'll pass the witness.
All right. Ms. Lida, do you have any questions for Mr. Salinas? Ms. Lida?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Do you have any questions for Mr. Salinas?
I do not, but I would
All
like
right.
to.
No, not yet. Not yet. All right.
Hello?
All right. Miss Turner.
Hey, y'all didn't get my question or my answer?
Miss Turner, do you have any further witnesses?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
Wait, hang on. But I was trying to give y'all an answer and y'all couldn't hear me or something? The answer about getting arrested for the dropping off the clothes and shoes and stuff?
Yes. The question was, have you ever been arrested, because you showed up?
Yeah, repeatedly.
Okay. All right.
But nothing violent, no threats.
All right.
What I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can't keep me away from my son.
Okay, I understand. All right. Do you have any further questions, Ms. Turner?
No, Your Honor, no further questions.
All right.
I got a question.
Mr. Salinas, you want to say something now?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll give you about, 5 minutes to say something.
Every time I got arrested, Denise, you know what was at those doors. Clothes, food, everything. You know that. You know I drove through the hurricane to go see my son. You know my dad fed you. You know you were taken care of right here like you was at home. You know that you were lazy. You know that you were ugly, mean. You know that I tried to talk to you, to try to get you to calm down, I had to be the counselor in the relationship. You always told me you would never keep my son from me. You kept
Wait,
it from me.
wait a
You
minute,
kept it from me
wait a minute,
because of your boyfriend.
wait a minute. You tried to get her to calm down?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
I
hey,
got a whole lot built
okay,
up.
Mr.
I got a
Salinas,
whole lot built
Mr.
up.
Salinas, calm down.
My son was
Calm
supposed to see his dad.
down.
My
Calm
son was supposed to see my
down.
dad before he died, man. They took my life away. I'm not gonna calm down. This is my baby, man. Y'all don't understand. They took him. And I got right here. I have his baby shoes, his baby hair, his belly button. I got his birth certificate. I got his social security. Everything, man. How in the hell I'm gonna pay somebody? How I'm gonna pay somebody who didn't let me, who took that from me?
Hey, you gotta
Who
be
took
quiet.
that from me?
Be quiet.
All right.
Huh? Where you at? Put him on the phone. Put that nigga on the phone. The dude that's talking, he told my son to tell me, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. I told him, hey, bro, I said I was nice to him. I said, hey, since you're around my son, look, bro, how about you come over here because I'm having problems with your girlfriend, my baby mama. I said, look, man to man, I'll give you gas money to come over here. He said, nigga, that ain't my responsibility. I said, hold on, bro. That's when everything started going sideways.
All
I
right,
tried to
sir. All
respect
right,
that person.
Mr. Salinas, you have one more
He
minute.
took the
You
phone.
have
He took
one more minute.
Y'all said speak the whole truth, nothing but the truth. She spoke a lie. And you know what? I'm gonna leave this in God's hands. Okay? Y'all gonna know who has straightforward answers, and y'all gonna know who's stuttering. Okay? I've been on my knees at her front door in front of all her families with my hands duct taped to prove that I'm not here to do harm. Okay? But I'm human. That's my child. I'm human. That's my child. You ripping my child from me. Okay? I lost everything trying to see I lost thousands.
I'm gonna
Thousands of
make some
dollars
orders,
already.
sir. I'm gonna make some orders where you can visit your child.
Yeah, no, I want my son back in my life. I went October 5th, 2017. I went to put myself on child support. I went to the Attorney General's office, crawling on my knees, I swear to God. And the lady said, get up, sir, get up. And she said, no, you need to fight for your son. I went to the court, went all back and forth. And the lady said, no. You know what? You seem like the guy that you really need your son in your life. I said, yes, man. I had my baby since he was born. Take a shower with him. Teach him how to pee. Teach him how to eat. Teach him how to pray to God and everything. And all she does is get drunk. She comes to the house October 31st to get my son back to ruin my relationship.
All right, sir.
Dropping bags of cocaine.
Your 5 minutes are up, sir. Your 5
Yeah,
minutes
but
are
man,
up.
it's a whole lot though, man.
You
Like
may
y'all,
have wasted the whole thing. Anything you want to say, Miss
y'all
Lita?
gonna take sides with the devil.
Anything you want? Please, I'm gonna mute you
Y'all
now.
taking sides with the devil.
Anything you want to say, Miss Lita?
Yes. I'm not too sure, but the reason we separated, I one time found like a little pipe in the room.
What? You're fucking lazy, girl. A little what?
Go ahead, Miss Lita.
I had found a pipe, and I told him I did not want to be with him.
I got the pictures of her with the cocaine.
I seen him doing drugs. He would call CPS. He called CPS a few times on me, saying that I did drugs. I went to court. They drug tested me. Their hair follicle and everything. It always came back negative.
And they did the same to me too.
He called CPS like 3-4 times on me, and it was always the same thing. Always saying that I do drugs. The same thing. When I seen him doing drugs. I
got pictures of it.
That's why we removed ourselves from the home.
Okay.
And he does still call and threaten and all that stuff.
All right.
And I think he should take anger management classes.
All right. Anything further, Ms. Turner?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Only that are you allowing closings right now?
Yes.
Okay. At this time, Your Honor, the state would ask.
Hey, we got.
Go ahead, Ms. Turner.
At this time, the state would ask that the court make appropriate orders.
Then she lives in a big ass house.
Go ahead. Just keep talking, Ms. Turner.
Nah,
At
man.
this
She
time,
lives. I'm
the
not
state
gonna
would
shut
ask
up,
that the
man.
court make appropriate orders regarding conservatorship, the non-disclosure issue, the geographical restriction issue, child support,
Put your
medical,
boyfriend on the.
dental support, as well as retro support in the amount of $18,786 with
Tell
a
them to
child
talk.
support amount based off of the testimony provided here today in the amount of $542 with a cash medical support amount of $150. And in
I thought
regards
it
to
was
the other,
$531 was what Ms. Badu
What
talked about.
happened to my?
no, it should be 542. She probably, I think she stated that based
What
off
happened
of
to
the
my custody
retro,
case?
which did not include the cash medical support amount. This child support amount is based off of the
Where's my custody?
which factors in the $150 cash medical that the state is seeking.
Why
All right.
did y'all not?
All right. Anything further, Ms. Turner?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Can I say something?
Court costs?
Oh, court costs, yes, Your Honor. The state is asking that the court order court costs as billed and due by April 24th of 2021 against Mr. Salinas in this matter.
Hey, I need an attorney.
All right. The court finds that the following orders in the best interest of the child. The mother's appointed sole managing conservator, the father's appointed possessor conservator with possession and access to the domestic relations office program. Non-disclosure is granted. Father's ordered to pay child support in the amount of $541 a month and cash medical support in the amount of $39 a month. Beginning March 1st, 2021, retroactive child support judgment is awarded in the amount of $18,786 to be paid at the rate of $100 a month. Beginning March 1st, 2021. Files
How is my
court
son?
costs as billed not later than April 24th, 2021. Anything further, Ms. Turner?
Yes, Your Honor. I didn't hear
That
the
dude.
support. I didn't hear the medical support amount.
$39 a month.
139.
He got his
No,
kids.
$39 a month. 39.
39. Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
How
you.
they gonna let
Y'all
my
are
kids?
excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge.
First, I got action.
You can disconnect, Ms. Lyra.
I can disconnect.
Yes, I will send you. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second.
So, Marcella, that we have two more cases coming up that she needs to go to the other.
She has the other two.
No, Sade.
Okay.
Ms. Lyra, log
Yes,
back
ma'am.
into the other Zoom for me.
Okay. Thank you.
But they're not pulled up, right?
No.
Okay.
These are the two cases.
Today is my appearance here with you already, or I need to go back?
I called her and told her to come over, so she should be, in the waiting
Okay.
room.
Okay, thank you.
They have a default. I'm gonna go get the default from the printer.
These two?
One is a default, the top one is a default.
You're gonna get that one,
Yes, and the bottom one is an appearance.
an
In other
appearance.
words, serve her, I don't know. if they're gonna
Okay, we'll do the appearance while you go get the,
Ms. Dominguez, can you unmute yourself by pressing *6? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sade, are we dealing with the Pettis case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's deal with that one first. Let me pull it up. Okay, this is called number 2020 47859 in the interest of Elena Dominguez. Parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Are they on?
Yes, it's
Parker?
Miss Dominguez is on for the appearance, Your Honor. Yes, she's here.
Okay. Why don't I have some indication that she's on?
Yes, Your Honor. Veronica Dominguez. I'm present.
Well, it's not on her. Oh, here it is. She's talking. All right.
Yes.
Ms. Dominguez, raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. Please state your name and your relationship to the child, Elena.
Veronica Dominguez, and I'm the mother.
All right. And for the state?
Sade Parker.
And what are we doing today, Ms. Parker?
Your Honor, we are just entering Miss Dominguez's appearance. She filled out an appearance form and was sent a copy of the petition. And we're gonna
Miss Dominguez, have you received a copy of the petition?
Yes.
All right. And we were resetting for service, or were we resetting to a date certain?
Yes. Yeah, well, we don't have a date certain. We're resetting for
Okay.
service, Your Honor.
The case is passed for service on the non-custodial parent. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Correct.
Okay. Done.
Okay, Miss Dominguez, you are free to go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Your Honor.
welcome.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
No problem. Do you have the stuff for the default?
I'm going to pull it up right now.
Okay.
Who's present, the mother or the father?
The mother is the mother is present, Your Honor.
All right. Sorry. Here's the return. All right, this is cause number 2020-47893 in the interest of Valaya Sauceda. Ma'am, please raise your right hand and to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Beatrice Yanes, and I am Aaliyah's mother.
All right, and for the state?
Sade Parker, Your Honor, for the state. Your Honor, I also have Arnaldo Barrera here as a witness.
All right, Mr. Barrera, raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right, please identify yourself and who you work with.
Arnaldo Barrera, and I work for the Office of the Attorney General.
Okay. Court will note that the non-custodial parent father, Jorge Sauceda III, is not present. He was personally served on December 21st, 2020 at 9:30 a.m. at 821 Ritchie Street, apartment 53 in Pasadena, Harris County, Texas. And he has not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Ms. Parker?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, we'll proceed by default.
Thank you. Your Honor, the state would like to call Arnaldo Barrera.
All right.
Mr. Barrera, can you please state your name and where you work?
Arnaldo Barrera, and I work for the Office of the Attorney General.
And what is your position there?
child support officer.
And what is the nature and what is the nature and your responsibilities and duties as a child support officer?
Conduct investigations on calculating child support and retroactive child support.
And have you received any special trainings to calculate on how to calculate child support in compliance with the Texas Family Code?
Yes, I have.
And did you calculate child support in this matter?
Yes, I did.
And what are your calculations?
Based on my investigation, the monthly gross income is $1,709.29. Net income is $1,522.89. Child support should be $305. Medical support should be $56.
And did you also have on occasion to calculate the retroactive child support in this matter from July 29, 2018 until the present?
Yes, I did.
And what were those calculations?
Based on the calculations from July of 2018 through February 24, 2021, the retro calculated amount should be $6,840.
And did you calculate the payback, the monthly payback on that?
Yes, I did. The
And what
payback
was that?
retroactive support should be $85 a month beginning the 1st of March 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Barrera. Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
All right, Ms. Pedraza, do you have any questions of Mr. Barrera?
No.
All right, you're excused, Mr. Barrera. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, the state would like to call Ms. Pedraza.
All right.
Ms. Pedraza, can you please state your name and your relationship to the child for the record?
Beatriz Yanes Pedraza, and I am the mother of Elias Salceda.
And who is her father?
George Salceda.
And are you currently married?
No.
Were you married at the time Aaliyah was conceived?
No.
And how do you know that George Salceda is Aaliyah's father?
He signed the paternity at acknowledgement of paternity at birth.
Okay, so he signed the acknowledgement of paternity at the hospital, and were you having relations with anyone else during this time?
No.
And is there a possibility that anyone else could be the father?
No.
And are you requesting that this court establish a parent-child relationship between Aaliyah and George Salceda?
No.
Are you requesting that this court establish a parent-child relationship between Aaliyah and George Salceda?
Yes.
And you're requesting to be made the sole managing conservator, correct?
Yes.
And you currently have a lifetime protective order that covers you and Aaliyah and your other children, and it is against George Salceda, correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I believe you have State's Exhibit 1, which is a copy of the protective order. It was sent to the printer. The state would like to enter that as
All
State's
right,
Exhibit.
I will mark it States Exhibit 1 and admit it.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And that protective order is a no contact protective order, correct?
Yes.
And you're also requesting that you be appointed the managing conservator with exclusive right to designate Aaliyah's primary residence without regard to a geographic restriction, correct?
Yes.
And you're requesting that Mr. Salceda be granted no possession and access and no visitation with Aaliyah based on that lifetime protective order, correct?
Yes.
And is private health or dental insurance available to you at a reasonable cost?
No.
How is Aaliyah currently covered by health insurance?
Yes, by Medicaid.
And you're asking this court to order cash medical support in the amount of $56 per month starting on March 1st, 2021, correct?
Yes.
And you're also asking this court to set child support at $305 per month starting on March 1st, 2021, correct?
Yes.
And you're requesting retroactive child support also, correct?
Yes.
And you're requesting that the court take a retroactive child support judgment in the amount of $6,000. Sorry, I lost my place. Excuse me. Sorry, just give me one second. In the amount of $6,840, correct?
Yes.
And that is from the period of time of July 29, 2018 through February 24th, 2021, correct?
Yes.
And you're asking for that to be paid back at $85 per month starting on March 1st, 2021, correct?
Yes.
And you're also asking that Mr. Sauceda be responsible for 50% of all uncovered healthcare expenses for Aaliyah, correct?
Yes.
And you're also requesting that this court grant you a non-disclosure of information and make a finding on the disclosure of information, correct?
Yes.
And you have safety concerns with Mr. Sauceda if your address or phone number was to be made public, correct?
Yes.
And do you fear that undue harm or harassment could come to you or your children if Mr. Sauceda was to have access to your phone number and address?
Yes.
And just to reiterate, you do have a lifetime no contact order with Mr. Sauceda that covers both you and your children.
Yes.
And are you requesting that Mr. Sauceda be ordered to pay court costs as billed, due and owing by May 24th, 2021?
Yes.
You're also requesting that this court grant the default judgment, correct?
Yes.
And you believe this is in the best interest of Aaliyah, correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
All right, the court will approve the order.